This is a DSi XL bronze. Serial number WW409329030. I'm going to quickly go over why I gave it the condition score that I did. My environment's a little dusty, so I'm going to wipe it off. The shell condition, the physical condition of the shell, I gave a 2 out of 3. You can probably already tell from the glossy shell piece. It's got the usual sort of wear around the edges of the screen. It's got this like little squiggly scratch cluster, and as I probe my light around it, you can just see it's covered in just light scratches. It still has somewhat of a glossy surface. Like there I am, but it's not perfect. And then sort of probing around the edges of the screen, camera, or the edges of the console, there's some marks. There's just little marks here and there around the shell. Nothing crazy, but I do notice like right here on the top of this bottom shell piece, it might not show up very well, but the bronze is kind of chipping off right there. Or it has chipped off. It's not actively chipping off. But I'll be able to show that a little better when I open the console up. On the back, there's just some light scratches here and there. Nothing too crazy. Little wear around the corners. Otherwise, nice looking. The inside, I'll get to that bottom part of the shell like I was talking about. Yeah, it really doesn't show up that well, but the bronze is kind of... Other than that, the two face shell pieces look good. I don't notice anything particularly wrong. I do notice that there was some markings around the bezel. Where was it? Yeah, right there. There was a mark right there. But otherwise, I think it's in very good shape. The physical condition of the hardware, I gave a 1 out of 3, a good. Now, the two screen screw protectors I put right here, they are damaged, but they are still intact. Like this one has a bit of a slice on it. Come on, camera. There's a slice right there, but it is still intact. And then this one has a pry mark on the top corner from when I took it off originally. Top two are in good shape. Buttons are good. Only other thing to note is that the R and the L button, when I select them for these consoles, I try to match the physical condition of the bottom shell, especially in this area right on the corner. The bronze paint is chipping off on the shell, so I chose buttons that have chipping on the shell as well, just so they match a little better. So that's why I gave it a 1 out of 3. For the physical condition of the screens, now that's going to be the digitizer and the top screen lens. Now the bottom screen, the digitizer is brand new. I do notice what looks like scratching. Those could be smudges, but I'm just going to classify them as scratches. I used a different product for cleaning the screens before putting on the screen protectors, which both of the screens have screen protectors. So I don't know if that just left smudging, or if it left scratches, which I hope not, or maybe it doesn't matter. I interpret those as scratches for now. They could be smudges, but I'll just call them scratches. The top screen lens is original, so it does have some scratching. My poor camera is having a very hard time trying to focus on it, but you can kind of see those lines. So that's why I gave that a 2 out of 3. Now for the screen condition, I gave a 2 out of 3. And actually it's a lot better when I have the light on, but the only thing I notice is the top screen is slightly more red. When I have my overhead light on, you can almost kind of see it. It could also be the angle, but it's just very slightly more red. Not crazy, but if you're sensitive to that, that's something you should be aware of. So that is why I gave it the condition score that I did.